Hi everyone, welcome back to our postnatal series. My name is Lisa Flanders. I'm a physiotherapist and I work within women's and pelvic health. And just a reminder that this series is designed for anybody who is postpartum, and you can start this immediately postpartum or anytime in your postpartum journey. This is also a great series for anybody who's undergone surgery or those who just want to reconnect with their body and their core. Today for equipment, all you're going to need is a chair and a comfortable position to sit. What I'm going to have you do to start, to find ourselves in a comfortable position, is we're going to take our hand, we're going to put it underneath our bum. We're going to just move our bum tissue back a little bit so we're sitting right on our sits bones. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And you should feel connected to your sits bones, feeling them sitting into the chair and sitting relaxed without leaning back and without feeling like you have to hunch forward. As always, we're going to connect with our breath. So one hand's going to come on our abdomen, one hand's going to come on the side of our rib cage, and we're going to start by taking 5 long breaths in and out, paying attention to how our hands are moving. So long breath in and out. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Breath in, and I'm hoping at this point we're noticing our hands are moving pretty symmetrically. Last breath in and out. To create a little bit more space through our rib cage and our thorax, through our abdomen, we're going to go through some movement in seated. We're going to start with a seated cat-cow. We're going to start by taking a breath in while looking up towards the ceiling, arching our back just as far as feels comfortable. And then we're going to breathe out. We're going to tuck in our chin and tuck in our tailbone. And some nice movement through our spine. Take a breath in, look up towards the ceiling, and out. Last one, breathing in, looking up towards the ceiling. Breathing out, tucking in our chin, tucking in our tail, only ever moving as far as feels comfortable for our body. Beautiful. We're going to go through some shoulder rotations. We are going to start by shrugging our shoulders up towards our ears and rolling them all the way back. Shrugging up towards our ears and rolling them all the way back. This is really nice for anyone who's breastfeeding, or if you just spend a lot of time standing or sitting and holding your baby. Shrugging the shoulders up and rolling back and up and back. We're going to move the shoulders forward and down, shrugging them up towards our ears, forwards and down. We're going 5 rolls in this position. And down. Last one, shrugging those shoulders up towards your ears, rolling them forward and down. Next, we're going to move through some seated spinal twists. I'm going to have you put your arms on your opposite shoulder. We're going to start by taking a long breath in the middle. We're going to breathe out. We're going to rotate, breathing all the air out. Breath in and out. Breathe all in and out. Breath in. As you breathe out, imagine that you're wringing your lungs out. Last one in and out. Breath in and out. The final movement we're going to do in this position is going to be a side bend. So I'm going to have you bring one arm up over your head. We're going to start by taking a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach to the left side. Breathing in and out, reach. Last one in. Exhale, reach. We'll bring our other arm up overhead. Starting in neutral, taking one long breath in and out. Reaching to the right side. Long breath in. Exhale, reach. Last one in. Exhale, reach. And arms down by our side. Now, moving through connecting to our core, our pelvic floor in a different position. So as a reminder, last time we moved in through the front of the pelvic floor, the back of the pelvic floor, our transversus abdominis, and our lumbar spine, and we are going to do the exact same thing now in a seated position. Some people might find this a little bit easier, some might find it a little bit more challenging, but it's important to be resilient and practice in multiple positions. Let's start with the front of our pelvic floor. So we're going to start by taking our long breath in. As we breathe out, we're imagining picking up a raisin or nodding the clitoris. Again, using the cue that works best for you. Breath in. Let that go. Breathe out. Connect. Think about picking up a raisin, pulling it into our urethra. Breath in. We relax and let that go. This time we're going to add in our back contractions. So breathing in, thinking about picking up a raisin, and then stopping the passage of gas. Breath in, relax, breathe out, think about picking up the raisin, and stopping the passage of gas. Breathe in long into your pelvic bowl. Breathing out, picking up the raisin and stopping the passage of gas. Let's add transversus. Again, imagining transversus either connected between our hip bones by a wire, and as we breathe out, we shorten that wire, or we think of a book, and as we breathe out, we gently close that book. We're going to start by taking our long breath in, connect to the pelvic floor, pick up the raisin, stop the passage of gas, close the book. We're going to breathe in deep into our abdomen, our pelvic bowl. Breathe out, connect, close the book. Long breath in, deep into our abdomen, into our pelvic bowl. Exhale, connect. Hip bones come together. Finally, we're going to add in our lumbar spine. So that's where we're going to imagine that we're growing 1 millimeter from our lumbar spine or our low back. Let's start by taking a long breath in. We're going to breathe out. Think about picking up the raisin, stopping the passage of gas. Hip bones come together, grow from the lumbar spine. Breathe in deep into the abdomen and to the pelvic bowl. Breath out, connect, pelvic floor, hip bones, growing 1 millimeter from the lumbar spine. Last one in. Exhale, connect pelvic floor, hip bones, and grow. We always finish with a long breath in, deep into our pelvic bowl, into our abdomen. We're going to finish today with some ankle circles. What I'm going to have you do is bring one ankle up We're going to put it onto our opposite knee. You might feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg as well. We're going to think about doing 5 rotations in one direction, and then moving 5 rotations into the other direction. While we're sitting here, let's take advantage of this position and try to stretch a little bit further. So what I'm going to have you do is sit tall. We're going to imagine that we're bringing our belly button forward, and we're going to hold this for approximately a minute. If you're finding this position is not comfortable for you, you can ease off a little bit and just focus on sitting with your ankle on your opposite knee. Making sure we're breathing while we're holding this stretch. And when you're ready, we'll take our ankle off of our knee. We're going to now lift our opposite leg, putting our heel onto our opposite knee. Starting with our ankle rotations, really great way to move blood flow through the lower limbs. 5 one way, and then we're going to go 5 the opposite direction. Now holding this position, imagining our belly button and bringing it forward. And you should feel a nice stretch through your bum, through the back and side of the leg. And again, only move as far as what feels comfortable for you, making sure you're still breathing. And when you're ready, we can take our foot, put it back on the floor. That concludes our movement practice for today. Make sure you tune in next week where we're going to be adding a little bit more movement into our pelvic floor and our deep core connection. Have a beautiful day and don't forget to subscribe.